Hey, it's Mike Chen here in Seoul, South Korea, right in front of this thing that kind of looks like a robot's head. Massive jelly bean. I don't know, it's just kind of a funny looking building. Anyway, it's Saturday, so this area that I'm in, Yoido, is not very populated because it's mainly office buildings and banks, financial institutions, so it's really busy on the weekday, not so much on the weekend. I really didn't know what to eat today, but yesterday I was walking by a Taco Bell and I noticed that on the border, another Mexican restaurant chain is also super popular here. So I'm kind of curious as to why. I mean, I tried McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, Domino's, never tried Taco Bell until today.
Misunderstandings and words unspoken, we fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way?
My brain is so dumb. When I saw that for the first time, I was thinking like, wait, isn't it like Fast 9 already? Naked chicken. Oh, maybe that's why it's so popular. Got all this naked stuff in here. Taco Bell, taking food porn to the next level. Kimchi cheese quesadilla, shrimp burrito, kimchi cheese fries, shrimp salad. Okay, see some differences here. This so far looks amazing. Kimchi quesadilla, stacked with pork and cheese and bits of kimchi. Oh. Oh, that's delicious. This is gonna get really messy. You need to get some napkins. Because this is Korea, they definitely did not stinge on the cheese. Tons of cheese, tons of juicy meat. Only thing is, you have to pay for the packets of sauce here. So it's like 50 cents per like little container, which is kind of pricey considering they're usually free. I got some jack sauce. That's good, but this thing definitely needs some sort of fire sauce. Still, on its own though, again, packed with meat and cheese and kimchi. It does make it really wet and a little more messy to eat than usual. I think it's worth it though. 100% better than a regular Taco Bell quesadilla. I feel like the meat is of a higher quality as well. That's great. Already spicy fries, covered in hot sauce, salsa, and again, a ton of pork and cheese and kimchi. This is a regular taco. Looks the same as a regular taco in the US. This is a shrimp taco, I think? But it kind of just looks like a lettuce taco. Oh my God, really? This is just sad. 1, 2, 3, 4 little pieces of shrimp. And the rest just lettuce and tomatoes covered in mayo. Oh God, that thing looks sadder than the end of the Green Mile. This is the naked chicken taco. They basically replaced the tortilla wrapper with this thin chicken cutlet with cheese and tomatoes and lettuce, and feels hefty. Doesn't look too bad though. That kind of works. It's better beef. That's pretty obvious. Everything else is pretty much the same. Same crunchy shell, lettuce, tomatoes, obviously, better quality beef. I don't know if my memory is playing a trick on me, but I seem to remember because I have some friends who work at Taco Bell, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I remember they were getting the meat in like giant bags and they would just pour that into the fryer and somehow out comes meat. I think that was me. Was it refried? I don't know. I just remember a giant bag of goo going into the fryer and meat coming out. This actually tastes like good beef. Really juicy with an actual good quality beef flavor. Now, I haven't eaten at Taco Bell in quite some time, but I never remember the beef tacos tasting like, you know, all that beefy. Meat's good. I really have very low expectations for this. This is 100% a lettuce sandwich. I mean, I know I took a bite of a shrimp because I see it and barely taste it though. What is good is the sauce. It's a little wasabi in this creamy sauce. That's really the only good thing about this. I'm gonna make this a lot better. I kick out some of this veggies. I'm gonna invite in some pork and fries. And of course, some kimchi. Close that up. Now that looks like the shrimp taco went to Ghana and had some work done. Tastes that way as well. 100% upgrade. Plus, the wasabi sauce works really well with the fries too. So by combining this together, it improved both dishes. I don't know, talk about Korea. I might think about doing that. This looks so good, but I'm also kind of terrified of it. I know it's called the naked chicken taco, but there is really nothing sexy about this. It's a thin chicken cutlet, and the chicken honestly doesn't really have much flavor. I mean, it's a nice crunch on the outside, but otherwise, you're just kind of tasting the tomatoes. And the breading, which gets really soggy inside this taco. Yeah, as naked as this is, you'll get a hard left swipe on taco tender. Well, this is heavy. I kind of forgot what I ordered. It's just a cheese kimchi burrito. Only difference between this and the quesadilla is the rice and the lack of cheese. This is really good. I feel like any Taco Bell item, as long as you add kimchi, it's just gonna make it better. Because when you add the kimchi, you really don't need the fire sauce. You got enough acid, and it provides a much better crunch than just the lettuce. Oh, so there's some mushy potatoes in here. Favorite thing I got so far. I'd take one of these any day. Wow, so good. The rice is good, it's got great texture. The kimchi is crunchy, sauce is fabulous. Nothing bad I could say about this. Hey look, this thing is better than you. And it didn't even have to get naked. All right, let me finish up. And there's a On the Border right inside that mall. Go check that place out.
There is a life I lead in this city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take.
Okay, so yesterday had Taco Bell. I was gonna go to On the Border, but it was just so crowded. Today, Krista and wanted to find like a good taco place, like a local taco place that started in Korea. This place started in Korea.
Yeah, this place started in Korea, but now it have brands like all over Asia, maybe all over the world as well. But yeah, I had a lot of this outside Korea, and like especially in Singapore, but it's really good.
Okay, so try this taco place out, and then we'll try to go back to On the Border and see what the fuss is all about. Okay, Urban Tacos. They got sweet Korean short rib, baja fish, chili lime shrimp, fire chicken. Also, I just want to clarify, I'm not trying to look for like the most authentic Mexican food or anything. I just want some tacos. And I really want to try out Taco Bell and what the deal with On the Border is, and this place is sounding good. That's good salsa. Very happy with that. All right, the fries look good. It is just covered with, first of all, fresh onions, and they're so pretty. Chilies, you scrape up the top layer. Kimchi on the bottom. Oh, shredded pork as well. This is a beautiful looking cluster of fries. Obviously, much better than what I had in Taco Bell. But you can taste right away, these are fresh fries. So the fries themselves are really, really good and crunchy. Then you got the crunchy bits of onions, jalapenos. Meat is tender and juicy. Add a tiny bit more heat. I think this is their most signature item, and that's pretty darn good. A lot less wet than the kimchi fries at Taco Bell. Also, the kimchi quality here, so much better. In Taco Bell, you can taste the kimchi, but here it's like, you taste the kimchi. You know what I mean? Over there, the kimchi is more like a afterthought. It's just something that's on the tacos and on the fries, but here, that shares the spotlight with the fries. These are beautiful tacos. All the colors are there. These do look like homemade tortillas, so that's awesome. This is the short rib, the asada, and we have the chili lime shrimp. This is spectacular. Just the meat quality alone is superior to most tacos I've had in the US. The meat flavor is so good. So beefy and delicious with that great smoky flavor. Good amount of fat in there too. So you're tasting all that good beef fat as well. Excellent. I don't even know how Taco Bell's in business. This stuff is really loaded too. Only thing I kind of wish is they double wrap this thing. I feel like it so easily leaks. That's mind blowing. Short rib is something obviously that Korea does oh so well. And you put that in a taco? Look how juicy it is, with little bits of sesame on top, seared perfectly. And what's great about short rib is it's got a really nice ratio of fat. So this thing, you can see right now how tender this piece of meat is. I'm barely touching it, I'm bruising it already. with that sweet, smoky flavor that Korean short rib is known for. That's like the most perfect taco meat. Holy cow, this is good. I kind of wish I didn't leave the shrimp taco to the end. I don't know how it's gonna follow that short rib one. This is great. 2 ginormous pieces of shrimp in this little taco. Learn from this Taco Bell. If you're just gonna put a few pieces of shrimp in your taco, make sure the shrimp is bigger or make sure your tortilla is smaller. Those are ginormous pieces of shrimp. Crispy outside, juicy inside. So much great seasoning and flavor in each piece. That is a great shrimp taco. When you're craving for tacos while you're in Seoul, check this place out. Or maybe on the border, I don't know. Everyone seems to go there. So next up, we'll go try to find out why. Yay, way less people today. Probably because we came at like 3:30, such a more awkward time. Have you heard of On the Border?
I never heard On the Border until today.
Really?
Yeah.
Apparently, people love it here. I think the last time I came to On the Border was when I was in college. I haven't been in one of these places for so long. Home of the original Meltdown. What's a Meltdown? Salsa here tastes way more generic than the last place. Just like it came from a jar. Last time I looked at the menu here, I thought a lot of this stuff was really expensive. Like a sampler platter for about $35. Guacamole. Every fajita is over $30. This one's over $40. Quesadilla for about 25 bucks. This is so expensive, isn't it? Why do you think this place is always so busy?
One food here is like 4 people can eat in a regular restaurant.
But it's like always full. When we're here at like almost 4 o'clock, which is a really awkward time, there's still a lot of people here. And I came here during dinner time, it's packed. We'll get some stuff and see why it's so good. Okay, so just looking at the prices in the US menu, a steak fajita On the Border in the US, it's about $18. Here, I remember it was like what, 30 something? So around $30 here, so close to double the price. Also, I got a steak quesadilla, which in the US is about $12.49. Here it was over $20. So again, almost double the price. So it is actually a fairly pricey restaurant, especially considering how much really good Korean food you can buy for the price of whatever you're getting here. So I'm just gonna act like my buddy Stephen Lim today and just let you know if a $30 quesadilla is worth it or not. Okay, I can already see one reason why this is pricier. Look how big it is. I thought food was supposed to be smaller after you leave America, but this thing, holy guacamole. Super crispy outer shell. This is like a Big Mac style quesadilla. There's a tortilla in the middle. On the top layer, there's cheese and chicken, and then a tortilla, and then more chicken and veggies. This thing is like a quesadilla skyscraper. So amazingly meh. The meh is of meh. I was kind of excited because I'm like, oh, it's so big. I hope like the meat is juicy and the vegetables crunchy and the cheese is melty. I think my favorite part of this might be the crispy tortilla. I mean, this is a really good outside wrapper. They toasted this thing up, I think with a little bit of oil. It's delicious. I mean, it's not a bad quesadilla, but for the price point, I thought, you know, they would include flavor. I don't actually hate this. The beef is delicious. Having really tender beef with a great flavor. I actually like the wrapper, but this thing is more like a pizza than a tortilla. And very, very thick. Rice is okay, beans are okay. I just really like the beef. Of the whole fajita, you're really paying for the beef. It's the most flavorful ingredient. I mean, the rice is okay, the fried beans are okay. The tortilla is more like I would say it's more like a pizza than a tortilla. I don't hate it. I like the wrapper. It's a nice warm fluffy, chewy wrapper. But is it worth over $30? I like it, but I don't like it at that price point. I like the beef, but I like the beef burgers at Shake Shack even more, and I can get 3 burgers for what I'm paying for that 1 fajita. So, not worth it for me. Brought this over to me. This is like a fajita collaboration. It's one of the most famous snacks in Korea. It looks like a bugle. You know what a bugle is? Tornado looking. Wait, have I not been working out today? Like what? Yeah, it looks like a bugle bite. They're these like twister looking things. This is not bad. Actually, it does taste like a fajita. All right, what do you think, Krista? What do you think of the massive quesadilla?
The chicken is so dry.
That's what we call Las Vegas chicken. It's very dry. Yeah. It's in the desert. Yeah.
The meat is good, but yeah, for the price,
yeah, the beef is good.
you can get 1 portion of hanu for that price.
All right, so I'm sorry, I failed. Ate here, still have no idea why the place is always so busy. I'm gonna take you to a good place after this. We should end on a high note today. Okay?
Have you been to Panda Express?
I went to Panda Express in America and it's really good, but never been to the.
Oh, you said it was really good in America?
Yeah, it's really good.
What? This place has the best Sichuan food.
Have you had mapo tofu before?
I had mapo tofu, but not in.
Try
Panda
Panda Express mapo tofu.
So good.
That's good mapo tofu, isn't it?
It's really good mapo tofu. It's a lot better than other Chinese food here in Korea.
Yeah, it's better than some ones I had in restaurants in Korea. Yo, I'm telling you, like Panda Express in Korea, I don't know what else they do well, but they do mapo tofu really well. They got this new sirloin thing. Not bad. You have to pay about $1 extra to get it. Pretty tender. A little heavy on the cornstarch, but not bad. Mapo tofu though. Delicious. I never thought ending a food day on Panda Express would be the highlight, but I mean today had some great tacos, and then finished with delicious Panda Express mapo tofu. I do want to say one other thing. The first time I tried Panda Express in Seattle, I remember the fried rice tasted very to-go restaurant-y. Like it tasted how fried rice tasted in my parents' Americanized Chinese restaurant. I feel like all the to-go Chinese places, all the fried rice taste the same. Fried rice in Korea Panda Express don't have that uniquely weird flavor. It actually tastes really good. Kind of buttery as well. Also, we got the last portion of their mapo tofu, so this thing is all meat. I'm actually gonna miss this when I get out of here, because even in America, if you want to find good mapo tofu, not even every Sichuan restaurant will have it. But here, you just go to any Panda Express, get pretty darn authentic Sichuan mapo tofu. All right, gonna eat up, but thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.